puppies, puppies.
So cute. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Great Day, Connecticut.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well, thanks.
Nice to see you. We're talking about puppy bowls today. I'm very excited.
There are some Connecticut puppies in the puppy bowl.
Yeah, isn't that exciting?
And we have a puppy. If you thought those ones were cute, just wait, because Lulu is going to be coming in our studio. So we have not only to talk about the...
He's going to be via, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's close enough.
Close, okay.
Anyway, we're going to see Lulu coming up in just a bit. But you might want to thank a female doctor in your life, because today is National Thank a Female Doctor Day.
I love all these different days, but this is a good one. Okay,
this is
National
a really good
Women Physicians Day. It's February 3rd. It marks the birthday of Dr. Elizabeth Blackwell. She was the first woman to earn a medical degree in the U.S. in 1849.
1849, God bless her. She was ahead of her time.
Yeah, and female doctors, they say, have gradually increased in the last 2 decades, but still not even. Only 35% of physicians are female.
Yeah, that's interesting. I would have thought that percentage would be higher. But it still calls on more progress. The communities all over the country are asked to use the hashtag, I'm in the wrong script. No, I am Blackwell.
I am Blackwell.
Yeah, that is right. Yeah. Women Docs Inspire and NWPD to celebrate the day. My dermatologist is a female, and I love her. Hello, Dr. Bella Zubkov.
Oh, yes. Yes, I go to Bella Zubkov, too.
You go to Dr. Zubkov. I love her. She doesn't have that accent. I just made that up. She's wonderful.
And
Dr. Jennifer Lopez. She's the doctor of music.
Yes, I'm going to make her a doctor now.
Acting.
No, but she is opening up about her relationship with Ben Affleck.
Can I ask a question before we go any further? Are they in a relationship now?
Yes.
They are back.
They're kind of back. Well, listen. They talked to People magazine about they're being a little more protective about their relationship. So
okay, but they are supposedly in a relationship together.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I did not know that.
After the whole,
She broke up with the baseball player, right?
A-Rod. Yeah, after the whole, he was cheating on her, and then they were seen together. But she does say that he, as in Ben Affleck, is a reason now that she is currently happy.
Well, good for her. I love to see them together. So, Bennifer, we love to see them together. Yeah, she looks pretty. How old is she, Jamie?
I think she...
50? Yeah. God bless her. She looks amazing.
And she, has her own skincare line where everybody wants to get the J-Lo glow.
I'm going to look like her in about 2 months. I'll start getting a little nip and tuck around here.
She's 52.
52.
Look at her. She's incredible.
That's incredible. I can use whatever she's dishing out, I'm taking.
Oh, my gosh. All right.
I'm so excited about this. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has released the nominees for the class of 2022, and Pat Benatar is on the list.
Yeah, Dolly Parton also.
Yeah, and Jolene is one of the judges. No, I'm just kidding.
A Tribe Called Quest.
And okay. Beck, Devo, Duran Duran.
Lionel Richie
and Carly Simon. I bet you,
rapper
Kara,
Eminem is also on the ballot.
I bet you think this show is all about you, don't you?
So Eminem's having a big year because he's on this list and he's going to be at the Super Bowl.
He really is having
a big year.
You have to now, in order to be considered you have to have a commercially record record that was released at least 25 years ago. More than 1,000 music industry professionals are going to vote, but apparently the fans get to vote too. They have a fans ballot that will be tallied along with the others. Inductees will be announced in May with the ceremony. This is very exciting. I love the inductions of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I just think it's fantastic. If Dolly Parton doesn't get in, I mean, that's it, right?
But I guess there's some talk about why is Cher. Gail was saying this morning. What about Cher?
Cher's not in it?
She's not in it. I thought maybe she was already in it. She's not in it. She's not on the list.
I didn't even know. I didn't realize that.
I guess people. I don't know. It seems like Cher should be in there by now.
I would absolutely agree with you. Dolly Parton. The judges said that they're going to work on her ballots only between the hours of 9 and 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Okay. Wendys is adding a little something to its breakfast, Kara.
Okay.
Sounds like it's not for me.
Yeah. Okay, they're offering this doesn't sound good to me.
Well,
a hot honey chicken biscuit. Fried chicken cutlet with honey, infused with habanero pepper. Okay, I get that people like to put the...
Yeah, they like the little spice.
I don't like mixing sweet and spicy.
Sweet and spicy. But I do like a good...
Well, maybe like sweet and sour chickens or something. I don't know. This is not breakfast to me. I don't know.
Listen, I invited General Sal over to my house the other day.
General So?
I call him Sal. Is it so?
It's so.
I call him Sal. General Sal. I've always called it General Sal's chicken.
It's not, but
It's
okay.
not?
No.
General So. Well, what do you know?
There you know.
There you know. I call him General Sal.
General Sow.
Anyway.
Not from a cow.
People are laughing at me.
Jamie says she calls it that too.
Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that. Hey, guess what? Starbucks is going to raise their prices again.
They've been raising them. Nobody's noticing.
I called Thor, my financial guy, the other day, and I said, listen, can I take out some money so I can afford Starbucks this week? And he was like, yeah, you got enough, just enough in there to take out. So, I mean, it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, the coffee chain raised prices in October, again in January. Starbucks, though, they say it hasn't deterred anyone. In the last 3 months, sales jumped 18%.
Yep.
And 13%, that was just in North America, 13% globally, so.
Isn't it unbelievable? It's unbelievable. But it's so good, Rich says. Rich says it's so good. Yeah. And now they have the pistachio latte. So what's not to like? You know, they keep luring you back. It's like a fishing hook, and they reel you in.
I only go when I want to give myself a treat. It is not a daily thing for me at all.
It's not a daily thing for me either.
I make my coffee at home.
Yeah, I'm a Dunkin' Donuts guy. So.
But you go every day? You don't make it at home ever?
Oh, no. I make the coffee here. I very rarely go to either.
Yeah.
But I do go to Dunkin' Donuts more than Starbucks.
Okay.
But I make the coffee here in the cafeteria every morning.
I like going to Dunkin' Donuts if I want food. I hate to say this, but I don't really, because I don't get coffee in the afternoon. So I would get food. But if I wanted Starbucks, I would get a treat, like a latte.
Yeah, like a latte or a
cinnamon
Americano.
And cocoa sprinkled on top.
Yeah, it's delicious. I mean, they just have
like
some
we
good...
did with the pumpkin mousse when we put the cocoa on top.
Absolutely,
it makes it better.
It's very good. The International Space Station is going to be thrown into the Pacific Ocean.
I didn't know this. I guess there's a remote area of the Pacific Ocean where they just send the space stuff, and there's a whole bunch of space debris. That'd be really cool to like scuba dive down there and see all the space junk, but it's an area known as Point Nemo. It's actually been the crash site for hundreds of pieces of space debris over the year. That's why they send it.
But where are the people going to go now that there's no International Space Station?
Well, I mean, they've got Elon Musk. They just go up, you know.
They're going to have to open a Holiday Inn up there.
Well, they're talking about that.
Is that what they're doing?
We've already done the stories about 2025. There can be hotels just out of orbit.
Listen to the music, the noise coming out of that International Space Station. It sounds like it needs a little repair. Well, what do you know? It's going to be retired, and it's going. It was a temporary home to 200 astronauts from 19 countries. And without the International Space Station, NASA is going to have to rely on the private sector, Kara.
Well, that's what's happening. They keep going into partnership with the private sector. So, but we're all going to get to go to space soon. You won't need that space center. We're just going to go.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah?
Are you happy?
I mean, I guess I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I'm not thrilled.
I
mean, I'm not like jumping for joy, but...
You know, when I do my little mindfulness, I do say, may I be happy. And there's certainly moments of happiness. But I think we've all had moments of unhappiness. From time to time.
I'm unhappy other times, but Americans generally are unhappy.
Well, we're not doing as well as we used to be. Surprise, surprise, since they took this survey a couple of years ago.
Right.
But, so they do this survey,
but all these fuzzy people, why can't I see them? They're all unhappy because they're not in focus. That's why.
So only 38% of Americans say they're satisfied. That number was 48%, they say, in 2020, before the pandemic.
Of course, before the pandemic.
So 41% of recipients say that they were satisfied on some aspects of life, like
what?
Overall quality, how the government works, the influence of organized religion. But on issues like policy, education, crime, that kind of thing, only 35% are happy.
Yeah, a little bit of unhappiness there. So.
But I thought the other one, like, I definitely would be a glass half full person. Even if I'm not, you know, I always want to say the glass is half full. Even if I catch myself being pessimistic, I will consciously try and change it. They said the number indicated now that for the first time ever, the optimism index dropped below 50%.
Yeah, that's not good. All right, everybody to therapy and call me in the morning. Take 2 aspirin, go to therapy, call us in the morning, and do some mindfulness, would you please?
3 minutes. Do we have 3 minutes?
No, because Facebook stock's falling. For the first time, the daily active users fell in their 18-year history. People are getting off the Facebook, it seems.
Well, they were always growing. They were always growing. And now, I mean, it fell from 1.929 to, there used to be 1.93. Oh, so, I mean,
think
it
that's billion.
Yeah, 1.929
Yeah,
billion.
I mean, the difference is infinitesimal compared to how many users there are.
But the main thing is that younger people, and I think you know this if you have kids, they're like losing people to TikTok. Right, they're all on TikTok. I mean, look at your teens, they're never on Facebook. They're on TikTok.
Is the TikTok an app for me? Do you think I would enjoy the TikTok?
If you don't call it the TikTok.
I think I would be funny on it.
You would be funny on TikTok, and you could reach a whole new, all the cool people are on TikTok.
A whole new world. A new TikTok world waiting for me. It's awesome.
So anyway, we're going to see what happens. But Meta, the company that owns Facebook, took some losses.
This is my best and favorite story of the day. The bride goes viral because she establishes some rules for her wedding, like if you're pregnant, keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
If you want to propose, keep that to yourself. Keep everything to yourself. This is my day, and you're not going to ruin it.
Yeah, she was on TikTok, right? And there she is. She made a little chroma with all of her rules, which are all the rules that people think of, but nobody ever says.
Exactly.
Like, listen, if you're going to go propose to someone, don't do it here.
Don't do it on my
your
day.
pregnancy, don't do it on my day. Don't wear white. Don't do anything that detracts from me and my man.
No white attire is allowed. If you are not invited, you're not welcome.
No kids, except for some exceptions, which she said are her own siblings.
During doing the garter thing is gross. She will not be doing that. It's just a list of things. I love it. I think this is hysterical. This is what every bride is thinking, or most brides are thinking, but are afraid to say it. So she was out there on the TikTok giving out her spews, which I think is awesome. Good for her.
All right, so, if there isn't something in the world, maybe you'll create it. And that's exactly what happened to a very talented young woman who happens to be Korean. And she realized that there were no Korean Disney princesses. So she decided, at 22 years old, Julia Rue, she set out to create one along with a musical. She goes to Harvard, grew up in St. Louis, Missouri. I don't know if we can hear it a little bit, but...
Oh, look, she turns herself into a Disney princess. A little bit of the volume. We can hear a little bit.
Yeah, she has I listened to it this morning. She has a really incredible voice. Yeah. And it's going viral, and she's starting to cast this production at Harvard.
Good for her.
Maybe it'll be a real Disney princess movie.
Yeah, and she said millions of people are logging on. They're doing their own interpretations of the songs, and they're having a good time with it. So good for her. She said she never thought... It's TikTok, right?
Yes.
TikTok, that
the three TikTok stories
whatever.
already. You need to
be.
She
said the feeling of inclusion, Kara, and the feeling of just people embracing, her Korean ancestry is just incredible. So she's thrilled that TikTok could do that for her.
And, a sad story here, but we're learning more about Chesley Christ and what happened. And her mom is breaking her silence. And she said that, she believes she was suffering from high-functioning depression, which I think is so important for all of us to see, that this gorgeous woman could be struggling. And now, she says she misses all of her hugs, her
so
smile.
Sad.
But
so
she wants
sad.
donations to go to Dress for Success.
Which I think is awesome. So that's that's Kara. I know that's a very big supporter, very big thing in your life, and I think it's wonderful that all the money, a good portion of the money is going to go to Dress for Success, which is awesome. But hey, if you're not feeling good and you're thinking about something, talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Always talk to somebody. She talked to her mom incessantly throughout the day, but never brought this up. Never brought it up that her mother knew she was having high functioning depression in the latter part of.
But didn't know how bad it was.
Didn't know how bad it was.
Because she was just so, and those who worked with her said when she walked in a room, she almost felt like it was her responsibility to make everyone laugh and happy. She was always worried about other people. So it's just, very, very sad.
Very sad.
But to let everyone know that people can definitely be struggling despite what they look like on Instagram or TV.
What'd you say, Rich? No gold is glitter. What? All that glitters is not gold. So very true there. Thank you. Call your friends. Absolutely. All right, we've got a great show for you today. Who's ready for the Puppy Bowl? We're going to be introducing you to one of the participants, a puppy from right here. Look at that. Look at that little good doggy Lulu.
And what started as a means of comfort for kids during the pandemic is now turning into a thriving local business. We'll take you there.
You're watching Great Day Connecticut on this Thursday afternoon. We're going to be right back, so please don't go anywhere.